wide men running at and beyond the defence. There's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And it's Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Joe Linton is offering a right smile there. Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success...
And Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Linton. Zanetti proves too strong. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. So we're still where we started right now. That's a throw. And it's Joe Linton. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. Pele plays it short. Zanetti. And this is Shevchenko. Great chance! Goal! First blood drawn. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Lino. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
Oakland Roots really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. That is ended up in no man's land. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. Nicely weighted ball. Now the ball. Diving header! Rijkaard. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good spread. Zanetti. Lino. Can he get on the end of this? Pelé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zanetti. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a good run down the right. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 12, Lino.
De la Cruz. And it's Valverde.
Number 7, Federico Valverde.
Van Dijk cuts it out.
Has been indicated.
Pelé chasing after it. Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Oakland Roots will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Second period then underway.
Oakland Roots are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Pelé. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Zanetti. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Mateus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Adams gets over and intercepts. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De la Cruz. He's found a way past. He's in a great position here. Serginho. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. Pele goes short. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Serginho pinches it off him. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pele, nicely spread, and he's picked out the run. Serginho. And that has been slung wide. Can he get onto this? And they've got a throw. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Serginho. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position, and he's got his cross in. De la Cruz. Has a look and plays it forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! They've scored! And they're back in front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer after 74 minutes is number 21, Andrei Shevchenko.
Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Into the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Pele. Mateus. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Another throw-in. And that's another throw. And that's definitely not his best. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Just 5 minutes left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Valverde. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And that's gone loose. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Must be! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. We are into stoppage time. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Oakland Roots are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Oh, easy pickings there. Played out to the left flank. Neymar has it in a wide position. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Poor robust challenge. And he's there to get it away. Okazaki. And that was nowhere near his best. Okazaki is offering some sort of an apology there. It's fallen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, super ball! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Howson gets over and intercepts. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about, and it's Serginho. Okazaki plays it in, punched away, knocks it out wide, played it again. Neither side yet able to find the net.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's onside. Referee has just said play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played into space. Fallen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. It's going to be another throw. Played in deep. Well read. And the danger is averted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Sparta Rotterdam were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's picked it up out wide. Serginho herring after the ball here. And it's made its way to him. Serginho. Looking for the run. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Neymar looking to play it into the box. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Forlan is onto it in a flash. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Joelinton, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone looking for safety. Joelinton.
Sparta Rotterdam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something...
Takes the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Okazaki running with the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. In with the challenge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Oakland Roots really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Here's the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Header comes in! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rodri gets a foot in here. There's a quick free kick. Has a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's been caught napping. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Serginho gets a good foot in there. It's a throw-in. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Forlan looking to penetrate up. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Serginho proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's Okazaki! Oh, it's come off the upright. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. .60 minutes played. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Hakimi, and it's Okazaki. It's played through for him. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Stood up well to him there. Danny Olmo. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rodri. And the ball's come loose here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Sparta Rotterdam can now introduce the first of their
Coming on the
substitutes.
field
Well, this
is
could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up.
Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. And he can clear it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. And that could well be the winner.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 9, Okazaki.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it into space. And he's taking no chances there. Aims beyond the defence. And they can counter here. Driving on and making good progress. Mateus. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. That's a cute ball. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. (1-0) as we head towards the end. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
I think we're just about done here. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Hakimi. Rodri. And here's Haaland.
Sparta Rotterdam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Quality ball.
4
And it will be 4 extra minutes. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk clears it away. That has ended up in no man's land. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Just a quick request today for everyone.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Now this could be a chance. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mikel Oyarzabal. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. He's decent chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bullet. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bullet. Into the channel. Oyarzabal in acres of space out wide. Bullet is onto this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cerezo Osaka clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Linton.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Pirlo is behind this one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Pirlo!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution in progress.
Pirlo with the short one. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. It's gone for a throw-in. Conte. Almost half an hour in now. Conte. He's in a great position here. Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? In towards the... He gets big! Oh, off the bar! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Maldini. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Mateus. And it's Zanetti. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Conte. Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram. Pirlo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard. Great vision. And this is Pele! Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pele. Zanetti.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Serginho. That's a sharp pass. Mateus looking to penetrate opposition lines. Vieira. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Fellow attendees, this is
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Mateus. Rijkaard.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zanetti carries the ball down the right. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pirlo tries to pass it through. That was good alertness. And it's Serginho. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Serginho on a charge down the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Conte. No, it's not getting there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Hullet.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Real chance! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Hullet. Number 6, Pele. Coming on the field.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Spread neatly. That's been cut out, well played. Rafael Varane. Vieira. Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oyarzabal, and the shot! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
After 75 minutes.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is Conte. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Isaac! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oakland Roots certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Conte. Oyarzabal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Zola. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oakland Roots really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He is through here. Lovely. There's the shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Danny Olmo. He's had it taken off him.
Oakland Roots really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Added minutes has been
Oyarzabal.
indicated.
Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Played back. Looking to play him in. And this is Zola. Oh, what a climb! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be...
Terrific header! And with that, the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team...